Hey, yo, your boy back here again, man. It's been a while, guys, man. It's been a while. I've been busy. Working on different projects, and I've been real busy, guys. So I'm really glad that we finally get to sit down and chit chat about some Knicks basketball. We have some big, um, notable marquee games coming up, which I'm looking forward to. Some big games, man. We're gonna see a lot of prime time action this season. Starting off with opening night. Opening night, the Knicks will be hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I could see by this that the league already is trying to show you, this is our potential conference finals. So, they're plastering this game out there on ESPN at 7 p.m. So it's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a statement game for us. Not necessarily to see where we're at, but it's gonna it's gonna give you somewhat of an indication where what we're going to become, what kind of team we're going to be, basically, and it's going to be a goodie, man. It's going to be a goodie, man, because last season, as you recall, we got spanked by the Cavaliers all 4 games. Well, hell, last year we didn't beat no marquee teams anyway, so you know what I'm saying. So it should be a good win come opening night. Hopefully they can get the double on that one. Again, the Cavaliers, Christmas Day. Christmas Day again, of course. The Knicks got to play on Christmas Day. It's a tradition. But Knicks and Cavaliers again on Christmas Day, so you'll be seeing a lot of Cavaliers in the up and coming season. MLK Day, Knicks hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flag makes his Garden debut along with Anthony Davis, minus Kyrie Irving. But regardless, it's going to be a big spectacle. Cooper Flag's first Garden game. It's going to be a big spectacle. That will be on Peacock, on NBC. Peacock, NBC. This is near and dear to me because, number one, back in the days, I was a big fan of the NBA on NBC. That iconic theme song. I swear, if they play that, I'm gonna freaking I'm gonna cry because that's like my era of basketball, the NBA on NBC. So you know what I'm saying. For nostalgic reasons, that's gonna be a very good one for me to watch. Of course, and plus, you know, I'll be off that day also. So hell, I might even go to that game. That could be another game. That could be a game I might go to. I'm not sure yet though. See when the time comes. And another note will be the preseason. Preseason will be on October 2nd and 4th. 5 games. 5 game preseason. We'll be starting off against the 76ers in Abu Dhabi. So if I get the chance, I'll watch. Well, I'm going to watch it. Of course, I'm going to cover it. So I'll be watching that one in October 9th now. The October 9th game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That game is on my radar because I went last year to the preseason game against the Timberwolves. I was there last year when the whole DiVincenzo and Jalen's dad, Rick Brunson, had that little, I won't say altercation, but they had little words and stuff. I was actually there at that game, and there's a video of me trying to recruit Anthony Davis to come to the friggin' Knicks, and he was like that and us and stuff. But you know what I'm saying. But hey, we'll try again if I get the chance to go. If I get the chance, so some goodies, man. And the other 2 games, the 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 Wizards and the Hornets. That it's basically I think the same games from last year. I think they're showing. They're gonna be playing in the preseason. Yeah, I think it is the same games. Yeah, because I remember when I was buying tickets for last year, my options was the Wizards or the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was my 2 options. So yeah, it's basically the same teams we're playing again from last year. So but anyway though, it's gonna be interesting though. But I'll be for sure the Minnesota game. I should be there. Now, predictions. Now, predictions on the season. What is my honest predictions on the season? Of course, as a Knicks fan, as I as I've been saying from the '90s into the 2000s, even in the dark days of the Knicks, we're going to the playoffs, we're going to the finals, we're going all the way. That's the delusional Knicks fan. But there's no delusion about this season. This season, we have the best chance to go to the finals. I'm going further, the best chance to win the whole thing. So my prediction for the season, first of all, wins. I'm predicting us to win 50. We won 51 last year. I'm predicting 55 wins. 55 wins will be in the second seed. Us Cavaliers, us and the Cavaliers, and I would say I put Atlanta as third or whatever. Yeah, I'll say Atlanta. So it's not going to be a cakewalk to the NBA Finals because despite you don't have the notable teams that's not there this year, you're going to have Boston coming back without Tatum, but they're still a dangerous, crafty team, man. You can't sleep on the former champs. The Pacers, they're gonna be scrappy. You can never sleep on the Pacers though. That team is like friggin' the way their playoff run was like friggin' like witchcraft, yo. Them dudes friggin' found ways to win last year. Some ways they won last year. I was like, what the hell? Is this rigged? You know what I'm saying? You have the Pacers, Detroit is coming back also. So that's another team you gotta look out for. Toronto, yeah, I think they got Ingram, Brandon Ingram, and they have a little something in Toronto. Miami, I think Miami's done. You know what I'm saying, but Miami's done, and I think that's really it, though. But I think, and when the smoke clears, my opinion, it's gonna be us and the Cavaliers in the conference finals, and us winning in six, because six will beat the Garden. So I'm picking six if they win in 6 games. So that's my prediction for this. Well, hopeful predictions for the up and coming season. This is gonna be one of the most highly anticipated seasons in years. We said that last year, but this is the best chance since the 1993-94 season that we could potentially win the championship. There's no Celtics, there's no Pacers, this year. Well, at that level as they were last year. We have a good chance. Won't be easy as you think, though. Won't be easy to think, but we have a good chance on going all the way and potentially winning it. Well, hopefully winning it, because the West ain't no joke, though. Because the West got the friggin' Houston Rockets, OKC coming back. The Lakers look kind of formidable. I'd say you have Denver, of course, Minnesota. So it's not going to be so easy if we get to the finals. You have some potential dangerous teams you're gonna meet up if we get there. You know what I'm saying? But either way, though, man, I'm literally like friggin' on the edge of my seat with excitement for the season coming up. The podcast is it's gonna take baby steps and grow by then. It's gonna be a growing process. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a growing process with the podcast, and by the end of the season, hopefully we'll be at 500,000 subscribers. Hopefully, so we'll be at 500,000 subscribers. We'll see. We shall see, man. But you know what I'm saying? You guys like and subscribe. Smash the like button, please. Don't just watch it. Smash. Leave your comments. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, leave comments, man. I need feedback, guys. I'm saying smash that like button. And come regular season, we're gonna rock and roll, man. We're gonna be vlogging. We're gonna be trash talking. We're gonna be opinionative. Everything. We're gonna do it, guys. See ya. Like and subscribe to the channels. Peace.